In the 1950s, Cinderella Homes changed the landscape of tract home building in Southern California. Sprinkled throughout Southern California, on cul-de-sacs, suburban streets, and even major boulevards, are homey ranch houses that at first glance might appear straight out of a storybook. Found in the San Fernando Valley, Orange County, Santa Barbara, and beyond, these Cinderella homes were designed in the 1950s by homebuilder Jean Vandruff, who studied architecture at USC in the 1940s. The houses have shingle roofs, swooping gables, and friendly brick chimneys. Often they are equipped with diamond-paned windows, whimsically decorated shutters, and cartoonish lances across the garage door. These homes were so popular that they threatened to put other home builders out of business. Many of them ended up imitating the Cinderella home style, but none could match the quality, charm, and appeal of a true Cinderella home. The homes were often called tacky-tack. The homes were described by Vandruff as wife prejudice to accommodate women, with lower countertops and a window opening that went from the kitchen into the living room, which allowed the wife to have conversations with her children or her husband while she was working in the kitchen. As recognizable as they may have been at the time, they says many current owners don't realize they live in a Cinderella home. Though visually distinctive, the houses don't have the same cachet as those designed by famous modern designers like Crizzle and Cliff May. Cinderella homes were a big hit for the Vandruff brothers in the 1950s, until the cedar shake shingles were declared a fire hazard in the 60s. Later, concrete versions of shake shingles were invented, but by then the trend had ended. The residences were popular enough that Vandruff began franchising his design schemes to other builders. That allowed for construction of more than 6,000 Cinderella homes across the United States, with some popping up as far away as Houston. Vandruff, who now lives in Westminster, was born in April 1922 and grew up near the small Oklahoma town of Hominy, which is roughly 40 miles northwest of Tulsa. Although Vandruff designed the Downey house to be a standout for its time, a place in history isn't enough to close a deal in the present day. Anyone buying the house would likely need to invest in significant upgrades, the realtor said. Showing a vintage house is comparable to showing a classic car. Just because someone likes what they see doesn't mean they would want to own it. On the other hand, there are those who may prefer the stylings of the 1950s to modern trends. Anyone willing to pay more than $800,000 for a house is someone who wants the actual house, not just a lot that might make sense for a teardown project. The 1950s saw a design movement inspired by mid-century modern, characterized by clean, simple lines. Atomic shapes and space-age themes were also popular. Formica countertops with atomic designs were the must-have item. Western-style decor was also a trend in boys' bedrooms and living rooms. This style was strongly influenced by TV cowboys like Gene Autry and Roy Rogers, who made waves on screens across America. The kitchens were quite colorful, including the appliances. The most stylish color choices of the decade were Stratford yellow, cadet blue, turquoise, woodstone brown, Sherwood green, and canary yellow. Formica countertops were also quite prevalent, with 1 in 3 new homes built using this material. The Atomic era brought in an expanded color range that included bright shades, pastels, and earth tones. These vibrant colors reflected the hopeful attitude of looking to the future for inspiration. Textiles often featured 4 or 5 colors simultaneously, usually in the iconic atomic boomerang shape. Polynesian and Hawaiian-inspired designs also came into vogue, featuring hand-drawn, geometric shapes in shades of orange, yellow, or pale turquoise. Home bars became a big trend as the emphasis became on entertaining at home. Homeowners had a lot more leisure time, allowing for new types of picnic and outdoor furniture to be developed in modern space-age fabrics. The decor style trends of the 1950s featured an explosion of creativity, from bold colors and patterns to innovative materials and furniture designs. These trends helped capture the spirit of the times, with families seeking to make their homes feel more modern, cozy, and inviting. I would like to give thanks to Jean Vandruff for building these wonderful Cinderella homes. If you live in a Cinderella home today, or once upon a time, you are lucky to have lived inside the home with all that history.